back. Look at these people. Where is that like button? The like button. We gotta revisit this. Now I see why, right? Wait, some people coming in. We gotta revisit this conversation. People still don't get it. People still don't get it. The fuck? I know, man. My bad, yo. My cousin, look, the first comment, she the one woke me up. G man, listen, I was in a bit sleep, and she woke me up like, cuz, we still going live. I said, oh shit, hell yeah, yo, let me get up, get myself together, have the shower and shit, you know. We back though, man. Hit that like button, man. Yo, but yo, those people in Minnesota is not regular protesters, y'all. That's why on the news they said this was an act of domestic terrorism. Now I don't know if I don't even think she's from there. Where the fuck is this? Hold on. Where's the lady who got killed by ICE from? She just moved to the city. She's from Colorado Springs, y'all. She had no business being there. 8 yeah, we can't fight every day if they put out all dirt, bro. It's too many. Stop watching them, bro. That's all I can tell you, yo. We can't fight every single one of them, man. We found out the narrative on his mother. I mean, on Indy, the only one coming to court. That was a lie. His mother was there. His brothers, everybody was there. Yeah, babe. You can't fight the internet, bro. I don't know why they doing this shit to dirt. It's fucked up, but they doing it. Ain't nothing, you know. We're only we're only a very small piece of YouTube, bro. But yeah, this lady's from Colorado Springs. What the fuck is she doing in Minnesota? She just moved there. How far is Colorado Springs from Minnesota? Minneapolis. 15 hours. Yo. She was Black Lives Matter or Antifa. That's what she was. Antifa and Black Lives Matter are domestic terrorist groups. Do people understand that? Do people understand that? Let me say it again. Antifa and Black Lives Matter are domestic terrorist groups. That's what they've been. That's what they is. You feel me? They're paid antagonists. They go from whatever city, look like Minnesota is like a hub, but they go to certain cities and they cause confusion. Some people call them anarchists. That's who they are, y'all. That's who this woman was. That's why she even stopped in the middle of the street like she did anyway. Now look at this. This is a video that the police officer was recording. Look at her. This is not a regular citizen. She knows exactly she's antagonizing.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking guy. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Look, drive. Come on, man. That shit justified, man. People can feel how they want to feel about the ICE situation, whether it's illegal or whatever it is. They here, and they doing whatever the fuck they doing. Yo, but this lady knew what the fuck she was doing, yo. And this is a justifiable, by law, this is a justifiable homicide. By law, that's what it is. If a black person was to ram his car, the police, it'd be justified, right? Ain't no fucking different. It's justified. Remember what we said the other day, right? I want to know why she was there. You know, people was coming in the chat. Oh, no, she was making a U-turn. No, the fuck she wasn't. This lady was not making no fucking U-turn. This lady parked there intentionally to cause confusion. That's what she did, y'all. And she paid for her actions.
Every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking guy. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Yo. Antifa, Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ. All the same people. How ironic that this woman who is involved in either Black Lives Matter or Antifa is also a lesbian woman. They all the same people, y'all. All the same group. Black Lives Matter was disguised as LGBTQ movement. That's what it is, yo. Why people just gotta accept it. You know, like it was crazy that people still being fooled by this type of shit. Remember I was saying the other day, I said, yo, why everything happening in Minnesota? Like, y'all don't think that's at the very least odd? If it ain't strange, it's odd. Like, why is Minnesota so pivotal when it comes down to this type of stuff? Bro. Nah, hell no. We're gonna get off live, bro. You see what you we're gonna get off live. What, a Doug died? Damn, man, pray for the Doug, man. Shit. Yo, this was, man, she knew what she was doing, yo. Now, she probably didn't think they was gonna kill her. But, yo, what they say? They always say this to us? You know, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, yo. She played the game and she lost. Now, he didn't have to shoot her. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't have to. He could have got out the way. But how many times have we seen them not get out the way? Like, we acting like this is uncommon. Yo, police will jump in the way to shoot you, yo. They will do it. We've seen it. I mean, and I don't even necessarily think that's what he did. But we have seen situations where police will get in the way of a moving vehicle to justify a killing, to justify a murder. Is it right? Is it wrong? People can debate that shit to the cows come home. I'm just saying, knowing that, do what you got to do to survive, man. Do what you got to do to survive, man. But I wanted to address that, yo, because you got fuck boys like Don Lemon. Now I don't know what Stephen A. Smith said. I mean, I guess we can listen to it. But Don Lemon is calling out Stephen A. Smith. Because Don Lemon is one of the ones that's here to spin narratives.
Stephen A. Smith has just been a disappointment. I try not
Now look,
to.
I do agree. Stephen A. Smith has been a disappointment. You know what I mean? But he ain't always wrong. I don't know what he said in this situation. He could be wrong. I don't know. But I know the narrative that Don Lemon is trying to spin is that this woman was justified, and that woman was not justified at all. That's that by the letter of the law. And I think that's what Stephen A. Smith says. I watched like 15 seconds of it. That was justified. Now, moral wise, he could have got out the way, let that woman leave. But she probably been antagonizing for months. So they've been in Minnesota for months now, y'all. They've been in Minnesota for months protesting ICE.
Criticize, especially black men or just black people in general. But Stephen A. Smith goes off and he talks.
I forgot. You're right. That is his community, JB. You ain't lying. All right, now I get it. Now it makes sense why he doing this.
About shit that he has no idea about. He has talked shit about me, but no facts. He has no facts. He just gets on these like white boy, right-wing podcasts or on his own show and just goes off about black people and things that for which he has no clue.
Yeah.
And he thinks because he's doing it like this, that people are going to listen to him. What's wrong with you? I'm like, what am I watching? It's just shocking to me, this sort of cozying up to white people. And it's got to be for the money. If I became a black conservative, I would be rich like a gazillion.
Yeah, well, we already know, based off the paperwork that we read on Joy Taylor, that Stephen A. Smith's role is the angry black man. That's his role in media. We know that now. We did paper. We did. No, when we read the paperwork on the lawsuit filed on Fox Sports, and what the CEO said, the CEO of programming director, whatever the fuck he was, he said, "Oh, Stephen A. Smith's role is the angry black man. That's the role he plays. He's playing a character. It's like a lot of these people. They're playing characters."
Millionaire. Or if I just went on and started like bashing black people just to bash them. And it seems that's become his stock and trade to make excuses for white people and to cozy up to people like Megyn Kelly. He's one of those black people who Stephen A. Smith has just been a disappointment. I try not to criticize, especially black men or just black people in general. But Stephen A. Smith goes off and he talks to people who white people think black people like, but we don't. And Stephen A. Smith does not represent us. Black people don't want to hear from him, networks.
But he don't represent us either. Like that's the funny thing about this whole Don Lemon doesn't represent us either. None of these guys in media, mainstream, are a great representation of the people. None of them. I don't even think that's their role.
Don't like him.
If you're a black person willing to defend white supremacy or willing to make Republicans feel warm and fuzzy inside, you have a long-term check going your way, but it will expire. My question is, when it expires for him, are people going to let him back in? People who...
That's what we always do.
I saw the video.
Now, I actually agree with the last man. But yeah, we let him back in because we slow. You know, we too forgiving. We always let people back in. We allow these people to run up their bag, pushing ignorance, pushing stereotypes, or just misleading the world about who we actually are as people. And then when shit fall down like Shannon Sharp, remember what Shannon Sharp did when they get hit with that lawsuit? Shannon Sharp has a long history of dealing with white women. You know what I mean? But the minute they came down on him, what'd he say? Oh, this is just an attempt to take another brother down. Like, oh, what the fuck up? O.J. Simpson did it. They all do it. You know, they separate themselves from the people. Push false narratives on the people. Push stereotypes on the people. And then when the people that they trying to impress turn on them, they come back and say, yo, I'm back, y'all. They don't need to apologize. You feel me? They just be back. Like, now their whole message did change. And we be sitting back watching, listening, supporting. That's the problem, yo. As long as we allow people to do that, we ain't never going to fix the narratives that's placed on black people in America. Ever.
On numerous occasions. And seeing what transpired from a lawful perspective.
Yo, I've been told y'all that we gotta stop doing that. Yo, we gotta be more motherfucking. We gotta start holding people accountable. Like I told y'all with me, Then once you choose a side, you got to stay there. I mean, that's like that in real life. That's like that on the internet. That's just what it is. Stephen A. Smith chose a side. Shannon Sharp chose a side. Gillian Wallow chose a side. All these people that I talk about frequently, they chose Charleston White chose a side. Now stay over there, because what happens is, what always happens, is that side is going to turn on, and then they think they're going to still be able to come back over here and still get money, and we normally we let them a lot of times. But if we stop letting them, we'll stop it. Then people won't be so eager to choose that side, because they know that's the only side they got, and that side only use you, for a moment of time. Once they done with you, they done with you. They're not gonna be able to come back over here and get no money. That's how we gotta start carrying these dudes. I've been saying that shit for about 3 years now.
As it pertains to a law enforcement official, don't expect him to be prosecuted. He was completely justified. From a humanitarian perspective, however, why did you have to do that?
Man, what you
if
think,
you
man?
could move out the way, that means you could have shot the tires.
You think Jersey Drive?
That means you could have got her a few feet away after you shot the tires. And if you were unsuccessful in doing that, you could have got her down the road. You didn't have to do that. She wasn't driving down the road coming at you 90 miles an hour. She was parked in the middle of the street. And rather than get out the car, she wrongfully tried to drive off. I saw the video on numerous occasions.
Yeah, the ICE agent got dragged before. What's the video of that?
And wrongfully disregarded law enforcement official, which
Baltimore,
is exactly
bro.
what
Born
ICE
and raised,
is.
man.
And as a result,
Family from
lost
down
her
south,
life
man.
because
Born
of
and
it.
raised, man.
At some point in time, you got to ask yourself, what damn country do you want to live in? You trying to run over an ICE officer. It's not going to be prosecuted. My point is, let's not focus on that for a second, okay? She was wrong to drive off. She should not have done that. Or she should have asked the officer, I'm pulling over. Could you move out the way, please? Instead of trying to disregard him totally to the point where you're going to take off and potentially hit him, and he moves out the way and draws his gun and shoots through the front windshield and took her out. But it wasn't necessary. You could have arrested her. You could have spared the woman's life. You didn't have to kill her.
I don't think he said nothing wrong so far.
We've seen them walk away cuffed, but they walked away alive. So even though the law, from a literal perspective, might be on his side, the reality is that your humanity comes into question because you didn't have to kill her.
No,
She didn't have to die. But that's the country.
he ain't say nothing wrong at all. To be honest, I agree with everything he said. Probably first time ever in life. He ain't say nothing wrong. What for Don Lemon dumbass talking about? Oh, she worked with an Ice Watch group. I figured that. Y'all. She was Antifa or something, man. I'm telling you. ICE agent ran over. There was another video that showed him getting ran over. Here you go.
Tensions are high in Minneapolis after an ICE
What's up,
officer
buddy?
shot and killed a woman in her car yesterday. Officials identified the victim as 37-year-old Renee Good. The Trump administration says the ICE officer acted in self-defense. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem claims Good had been stalking agents all day. State and local leaders, however,
Look. Yo, I don't know Minnesota. I don't know what's going on in Minnesota. They must be ran by Black Lives Matter or something. Or whoever is paying the governor or the mayor there got to be also paying Black Lives Matter as well, or Antifa as well. You know, because these groups are being paid, y'all. Like, they not doing this. The lady moved from Colorado Springs to fucking Minnesota. I'm sure that whole fucking trip was funded. I mean, her whole lifestyle probably is funded. These people not from Minnesota, y'all.
demand ICE leave Minneapolis, arguing the federal presence leads to violence. Vice President J.D. Vance addressed the fatal ICE shooting at a White House press briefing. He reiterated the message from Nome, saying the federal officer who opened fire yesterday was, quote, doing his job.
The precedent here is very simple. You have a federal law enforcement official engaging in federal law enforcement action. That's a federal issue. That guy's protected by absolute immunity. He was doing his...
I think Trump is trying to get them boys a RICO. I think he's trying to find out who's... Well, he knows who's paying him. No, George Soros is one of the people paying him, but he probably don't know who else is paying. Like, these people getting paid, they go to jail, they get bailed out. We just did the video on a Black Lives Matter girl that got arrested for fraud. They had it designed to where it's when their people get arrested, they get bailed. They get paid to antagonize, man. Get paid to, that's what they do. That's what they do, y'all.
Job.
I want to bring in Rodney Harris.
But they're not doing this for their own people. They're doing this to serve their own purpose. Like I told y'all, Black Lives Matter, Antifa is LGBTQ. That's what they is. That's what they always been. Now, they might go to an ICE rally, or they might go to a rally screaming Black Lives Matter, but the money that's getting sent to them is getting sent to them to push LGBTQ rights. That's what they do, y'all.
And a law enforcement contributor for CBS News. Rodney, thanks for joining us. So when the vice president says the officer has, quote, absolute immunity, what exactly does that mean? What is the legal precedent for federal agents when it comes to deadly force?
So pretty much the vice president is saying that the agent cannot be prosecuted by the state. And once again, is this, I'm not saying in any way with any conviction that the agent was wrong. It was a judgment by the agent, and it definitely should be investigated. I would like to see it be done by a state attorney, but because of the vice president's statements and saying that he's going to have this type of immunity, there will be no investigation by the state, and it will be investigated by the FBI. And because of the division that's going on in this country, because of the finger pointing, because of a lot of statements that were already made by the White House administration, I'm already predicting a biased investigation.
So, Rodney, we're learning more about the ICE officer who opened fire yesterday. So here's some information, including his name, his involvement in a separate incident several months ago that actually took a violent turn. So back in June, ICE agents in Minneapolis attempted to arrest a man who refused to get out of his car. One of the officers, the same man involved in yesterday's shooting, then broke a rear window and reached inside the car to unlock the door. The driver accelerated, dragging the officer about 100 yards. So as you can see in this picture, the incident left the ICE officer with injuries. The officer fired his taser at the driver, but was unsuccessful in stopping him. He was freed when the car knocked him out of the window. So, Rodney, what does this information tell you about the approach and experience of this ICE officer? Could this play a part in the investigation into yesterday's shooting?
Well, of course, a situation that's happened in such a recent past is going to have an effect in the investigation. Listen, I have some concerns. I have some concern about the tactics. I have some concerns about the policies. As you can see, this is being
like button, y'all.
Is a very, very
difficult
and dangerous job. But the judgment that was made by the agent regarding to use deadly physical force, did it have anything to do with the incident that...
Of course it did. And it's supposed to. The way you move, the way you think is based off of things that you've been through, things that you experienced. That's just what it is. Now, maybe they should have removed him off the force after experiencing something like that, But even with all that being said, by law, she tried to drive. She hit him. He had the right to defend himself. He had the right to protect himself. At that point, she's a threat. Not just only to him, but to other people on the road. That's how the law works. Like, people be so emotional. We got to realize that sometimes you got to go by the law, I didn't buck the law a million times. But you can't buck the law in this type of situation, She could have hit that man. You just seen him get dragged. You know what I mean? You just seen the boy get dragged from pulling his taser one time. So I'm not going. If I was him, I wouldn't allow that to happen again. If I was an ICE agent and I tried to stop a moving vehicle and I pulled my fucking taser, you know what I mean? And I got dragged, however long I got dragged. Next time I'm pulling my motherfucking gun. And I would hope everybody do that. You understand? Don't make the same mistake twice. You know, that's the definition of insanity. Making the same mistake twice. He did what he was supposed to do in that situation. And we watched the video. That girl is not normal. She's not a normal person. She's a fucking anarchist. She's a paid antagonist. Let's go back to the video for the people that didn't see it. Because I don't know how many people seen this video. She's a paid antagonist. Hold on. She was antagonizing all the way to the day she died. Hold on. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. What the fuck that shit is? Hold on. It's on your page. They do a lot of posting. God damn. Here you go right here. Yo, fuck all of that. She was there to antagonize 8714. She was there to antagonize. Right now, what she's doing is her job. This is her job, y'all. Dangerous job, you know. You might get put this up there with police and a tow truck, and then you know, working on skyscrapers. She's doing her job. She's been paid. She's been paid to do this. Let's get that understood first. Do everybody know that this is her job? Do everybody know that? She's getting paid to do this. What you mean, prove it? Look at her. This is the proof.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking right. You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
Yo, who's doing this? I know I ain't. I do not. I do not have time in the day. I do not have time in the day to see an ICE raid and say, you know what? I'm ready to park in the middle of the street. Man, fuck ICE. What the fuck? I got time for that shit, man. What's wrong with you? How many people would have done this? How many people would have been like, you know what, man? I know I gotta pick up my kids. I gotta go to work. You know, I got things to do. You feel me? So, fuck all that shit right now. What's most important to me right now is parking in the street, in the middle of the street, and stopping ICE from doing what they doing. Man, fuck, I'm gone, man. Fuck, I ain't got time for that shit, man. I might ride past slow like that. Hey, yo, that bitch geeking. Shit. Hope everybody make it home safe. She's Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Antifa is in Minnesota, just like they was during the George Floyd riot. That's why they keep relating this to George. This is another George Floyd situation. This is another George Floyd situation. And it just so happened that it's in Minnesota as well. Minnesota is the hub for this type of activity, y'all. Y'all gotta start listening, y'all. This is not debatable. So for the people that think I'm wrong, you're wrong. I'm telling you what it is. She is Antifa or Black Lives Matter, and they're being paid to go to these cities. Yo, she's from Colorado Springs. Y'all. She just recently moved to Minnesota. What you mean? I just fucking showed it. Let me show you again. Woman who was killed by ICE was from Colorado Springs.
According to DenverPost.com, the driver shot and killed by a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officer in Minneapolis on Wednesday was a 37-year-old woman originally from Colorado, according to state officials.
I said go get yourself some more. Oh my fucking God! What the fuck? What
He
the
had to do with
What the
some
fuck?
months in the past that he feels
Big boy, go ahead. You are fucking criminals!
Where the fuck is that shit
You're
at?
fucking criminals! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Where's your
the
noise
actual
coming from?
Fuck? You are fucking insane!
Hold up, y'all.
What did you do? You! Shame! 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 Shame!
I'm trying to find out where the fuck the noise is coming from. She from Colorado Springs, man. Why was she there? She was there to antagonize, man. Use your fucking brain, man. Like, god damn, yo, why everything gotta be spelled out to people? Yo, use your brain. You might be, what, you Black Lives Matter too? Yo, I'm on to him. I was on to, I didn't support George Floyd rallies. You understand? This coming from a black guy from the streets of Baltimore who telling you that I didn't support, with all the mistreatment that we have experienced from Baltimore City Police, I didn't support George Floyd rallies because I knew it was a fucking sham. Just like this is a fucking sham. Now, where are you from? So if you got a person that been through it, that been through mistreatment, that been done dirty by the system, the same system that they saying that they fighting against, is telling you that, yo, I ain't support that shit. Then what does that tell you, yo? Because if it was organic, I would support it. If it was real and their agenda was to really, you know, for the betterment of black people, I'd support Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. So, well, you one of the ones that's being misled. Antifa is the LGBTQ movement. So just know what you're supporting, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Philly Talk TV, what it do? Just know what you're supporting. If you support that shit, just know that you're supporting gay marriage. You supporting trans athletes playing with men. And know what you're supporting, y'all. That's all I'm saying. After that, we ain't got to talk about nothing else. You support men going in women bathrooms. That's what you, because that's what they're supporting. No matter what they're showing out for, that's what their money goes to. That's what the money that they get. That's where it goes to. That's what they lobby for. They lobby for gay rights. Just know that's what I'm saying. If you support, I hope you ain't got daughters. I got sons, so it don't really affect me like that. But if just know that you supporting, you know, men going to women bathrooms, man. That's all. Men playing in women's sports. You know, that's what you supporting, you know, by supporting that shit. Because I'm telling you, shorty ain't right. I ain't been working out. That's all I'm saying, yo. See, you just want to argue. It's not. I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm just saying, be open and honest about what the fuck you doing. You don't mind being tricked. You don't mind being tricked and being fooled. Boosie, go ahead, bad. We're gonna get the Boosie in a minute. You don't mind being tricked into thinking something that ain't true? If that's the case, hey. And look at the girl.
Change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking right. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Whoa!
Obviously, Richard, you didn't hear what I said. What's up, y'all? I don't give a fuck what they do, but why lie? Why walk around with Black Lives Matter bumper stickers and Black Lives Matter billboards and signs and picket? You really pushing gay rights? Why do that? Why do you have to do that? Why walk around talking about ICE this, ICE that, ICE need to do this, but you're really pushing gay rights? Keep it real. Now, if you don't mind it, that's, salute to you. You probably been misled a lot in your life. You understand what I'm saying? They probably told you that all black people came from Africa. You believed it. So, hey, keep living a lie. But over here, we focus on the truth. We ain't really into the lies. We go with what makes sense. Now, if you want to be lied to, then go watch Don Lemon. Go watch the guys. It's a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. You feel me? Go watch that shit, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. She fouled them people, man.
Has happened in such a recent past is going to have an effect in the investigation. Listen, I have some concerns. I have some concern about the tactics. I have some concerns about the policies. As you can see, this is being in law enforcement is a very, very difficult and dangerous job. But the judgment that was made by the agent regarding to use deadly physical force, did it have anything to do with the incident that he had to deal with some months in the past? Did he feel as though that his partner that was trying to open the driver side door of Miss Good was going to possibly be dragged as well? So there's a lot of questions that have to be asked. Once again, is this it unfortunately turns into a situation where it's going to be a decision or a judgment call that was made by the agent, and unfortunately a life was lost, and a family right now is mourning.
Yeah, that's true. The shooting's now being investigated by the FBI exclusively. So Minnesota officials say federal authorities blocked its access to evidence in the case. So is it typical for the FBI to actually take full control of an investigation like this?
Of course it's not.
No, usually there's a partnership.
But they don't trust Minnesota, because Minnesota is with the bullshit. They probably got a Black Lives Matter street in Minnesota. Fuck it. Antifa Road. I wouldn't trust Minnesota either. But hey man. Yo, if motherfucking Biden ain't never let all these motherfuckers over here, wouldn't be going like this, yo. To be honest. Yo, I don't know. You say you from Detroit. Are you from the streets of Detroit? Are you from with the trenches of Detroit? Because I know in Baltimore, I did a video 2 years ago, way before this immigration thing was even a issue. Because I started noticing a change when I went back home. I'm like, yo, this ain't the Baltimore city. I remember, what the fuck is going on? It just started changing drastically. Then you start watching, all of the benefits that these people was receiving. Housing, food vouchers, cash assistance. You're like, yo, hold the fuck up, yo. And me knowing that black people don't get along with these people historically, well, based off of California. So I'm like, yo, this right here, yo, is a motherfucking Mr. Kid, what's up? I say, yo, this right here is a issue waiting to happen. Because what they do is, they come into the community, they real quiet, they build their own little section, They real quiet at first. But as their numbers start to incline, now they become territorial. Now, a block that you've been on and lived on and frequented your whole life, you might have a problem. You go down there. Because this thing people got to understand. They was only sending them the majority black communities. You understand? They was only sending them to majority black community. They wasn't sending them out there where, and that's the crazy thing about it. They wasn't sending them out there in the boondocks and where motherfuckers is in the road. They were sending them in the neighborhoods, in the cities that's predominantly black. That's where they were sending them, man. That's what they were sending them. So it was either they go or it was gonna be all out war. I'd rather they go. I'd rather they go for it be all out war between blacks and Hispanics or Mexicans or whatever the fuck they is. Yeah, I have never been approached by an ICE agent. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, I think we look totally different. Like, black people don't look like Africans. Yeah, we don't resemble. You can tell between an American black person and an African. You can tell, or Jamaican or whatever. Like, I never had an issue with ICE. I think they do investigate, y'all. I don't think they just be just picking people at random. I don't think they just be riding. I could be wrong, but I don't think they just be riding down the street like, oh shit, that's an immigrant, and bang a U-turn. Is that what they doing? Somebody let me know. Is that what they doing in the streets? Are they just picking people at random? I don't think so. I haven't heard anything of that sort. I haven't heard that. Hey, BG Tech Life, give me an example, man. Give me 5. Don't just get one. Give me 5 examples where you say they just pick people at random and say, yo, you going to be an immigrant today. And they just do what they do. What happened with this woman, this wasn't about her immigration status. That's not what this was about. This was an American woman, an antagonist, that's being paid, because that's what they are, being paid. You know, how can you go to Minnesota for months without a job and just be there and pay your bills? And you understand? These people are getting paid. So this is an American woman who's being paid to be an antagonist, then stuck her nose in a situation and end up being murdered for it because that was her job. Her job was to do that. I don't think they picking people at random, y'all. I could be wrong, but I just, I haven't seen it. I think they investigate. I think they got a list. Maybe they might get it wrong sometime. What reports? We got some people from Atlanta here. Hey, Mr. Cater. You from Atlanta? You heard that? Are they just stopping random people in Atlanta and asking about the ICE agents and locking them up and treating them bad? Or let me know what they doing. I ain't heard it. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Yeah, but who down there? Don't they got certain areas? Hey, boy, have you ever been stopped by an ICE agent? Like, hey, boy, have you ever been riding down the street, ICE pulled up on you and grabbed you out the car? Like, hey, man, look, man, where you from, man? I need your motherfucking citizen papers. I don't think they did that, man. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong, though, y'all. I haven't been stopped yet. But, yeah, but all right, Boosie, right? So the other day, we got on Boosie for acting like a bitch, for lack of better words. Well, we got on Boosie for act like a bitch, man. Yeah, man, Boosie was online saying like once every 2 months, begging for a party. Yeah, because we're not going to agree with this tech life. So that's why I already move on from the conversation. I used to be in the U.S. Trust me, you don't get the news. I bet you don't. I can believe that 100%. Because the news is manipulated. Yo, but Boosie been online, yo, for at least a year or two now, begging for a part from Trump. I ain't minded the first 2 times he did it, but the second time, I mean the third and fourth time, it's like, all right, Boosie, god damn. Like the prosecution at this time was only offering 2 years. Like, come on now, 2 years. You should be able to do that shit in a handstand all against the shit you talk. So I was like, damn, why are you doing that? Like, it was 2 years. Like, you can actually get probation. Because, to be honest, Boosie should have never even been able to be charged federally. Because his only conviction is a 3rd-degree marijuana offense. Now, in Louisiana, I guess that can sit you down for 4 years. But in any other state, even when Boosie caught his time in America, yo, that is probation. Like, you don't get nothing for that. 3rd-degree marijuana? Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck that even constitute. Like, what is 3rd-degree marijuana? But anyway, Boosie was crying to Trump, yo, and I just didn't get it. He talked to Gangster. Like, this is the same guy that told Gangster to lay down. Do your time. Lay down, nigga. Do your time, nigga. I said, all right. And that's how, that's the type of shit I be on. Ain't nothing to cry about. You did the crime, you do the time. Ain't really, that's how I was raised. That's how I was taught. That's what I thought this was. But it's saying like with a lot of these rappers, they don't want it. They don't want it that way. They want to talk all the gangster shit. Some of them do gangster shit, but then when gangster things happen to them, or they find out they find themselves in a gangster situation, they want to pull a Rilo. They want to act like Bun B. They want to do. You understand? They don't want to face their consequences like everybody else does. So I don't respect it. I thought Boosie was dead wrong for, keep begging Trump for a part. Like I said, maybe once or twice, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times was excessive. But he made out in court. He made out in court yesterday. And I think he deserved to make out, because Boosie didn't deserve, based off his criminal history, he didn't deserve a whole lot of jail time, man. Right. He did say that tech life. Some niggas gonna make it, some niggas ain't.
Boy, Kyle got me on some new AP. Plain Jane, this bitch. It's so cold.
And hold up.
White boy.
My cousin brought up a good point too. And he called out Diddy. On Vlad when he's talking about Diddy was in court praying. He like, man, get off your knees, nigga. Boosie was just on his knees and he ain't even go to jail, man. So we can't let this type of thing slide, yo. Like, people be giving passes. No, you've been way too vocal about other people's situations to now find yourself in a situation and be begging for a pardon. No, we can't let Boosie slide like that, yo.
Different, boy. Grateful, bro.
Like, he doing all this like he ready to go to prison for the rest of his life, yo. Like, come on, shorty. Like, I don't even like this. He ready to go to prison for the rest of his life. So he ended up making out, and I think this was the best option. Because I don't think Boosie should have went to prison. I don't think he should have went to prison because he should never even been able to be charged federally based off his record. He should have never been able to be charged federally, ever. Because you know there's an argument in federal court right now where, you know, because for years, once you get charged federally, you lose your rights. You lose your gun rights forever.
I'm back.
Yeah, he did.
Give all praise to God, man. I knew it the whole time. I've been telling y'all. But anyway, Boosie back, man. The Boosie back tour. Get your date right now. You already know how I'm coming. Bop, 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 bop. Get your date right now. The Boosie back tour. You better get your date right now. The phone jumping. You know I'm selling out, man. Come on.
So that's a legal thing.
Hey, I'm blessed to have my freedom on. It's time to turn up now. You know, couldn't do a lot of shit because of this situation that I was going through, but I got 3 movies ready. You know, I got probably 7 albums ready. And I'm finna push the gas, man. I can do shows again. I'm finna push the gas, man.
That was good for him, y'all. So what happened was he ended up he got Boosie avoids jail time, but is ordered to pay a $50,000 fine, 300 hours of community service, 3 years of supervised release after the judge sentenced him to time served. I think this is the best sentence for him. I think this is adequate. I think this is a good sentence for him, man. Salute to the judge for doing the right thing, man. But we ain't gonna forget the crying, no Boosie. We ain't forgetting that shit. Fuck no. We ain't forgetting that. So y'all, do y'all remember, right? Remember I told y'all I had a conversation with this dude? Man, yo, all right, for real. The dude, the Muslim dude that's telling on AB. Y'all remember I told y'all, man, yo, talk? I told him I never released the details of our conversation. But it was basically me at the time getting on him for snitching. Like, yo, come on, yo, why you telling on that man, bro? Now, I don't think he's no street dude or anything like that. So, you know, he can do what he want to do. But I just ain't like the fact that, dad, why you snitching on AB, man? But then AB lost me when he got on that string with Neon and 6ix9ine and Aiden Ross. And they asked Neon, was he racist on a lie detector test? And he came back and it said he was lying. He said no. And AB thought that shit was funny. I didn't respect that. I thought that shit was like extremely flawed. Like, oh, you's a bitch. So there's no more vouching for AB on Keep It G News. Antonio Brown. Now we don't vouch for y'all over here. Like, he's a fuckboy. But a video got released of the whole fight. Now I thought this was a play at first.
After a boxing match hosted by influencer Aiden Ross, Brown is head to toe in olive. First, all is calm.
Now, this beef started in Dubai. This is what he told me. You know, that's about as far as I'm going to say. Whatever they had going on, the beef started in Dubai. He acting like he's saying it's a beef over a chain. I don't know. It could be.
Then, moments later, a crowd gathered. Soon, Brown is seen talking to a man, and then the blows start flying and the cell phones are rolling. Brown claimed he was jumped and the victim of an attempted jewelry theft. Brown and Zulkarnain Kwame Natembu exchanging blows. The two, according to Brown's attorney, have a years-long history. Security guards were seen trying to break up the fight. Brown kicks one, and a second one tries to get him away from the crowd and then behind that white SUV. That's when he grabs his gun, according to the arrest warrant, and fires. According to Brown's attorney, his client grabbed his personal firearm and fired 2 warning shots.
I did nothing, brother. Why you tell me? Okay.
He's trying to get the attempted murder charge dropped using Florida's Stand Your Ground law.
That ain't stand your ground, my nigga.
Body camera video showing Florida Highway Patrol troopers cuffing several suspects. Brown was detained and released at the time.
Are you bleeding? Yeah, I got cut on my hand. Where are you bleeding? Right here. On your hand? Yeah, somebody punched me in the face, bro.
Died after a boxing match.
Now, he also said that AB told on him. I'll show y'all that part. He also said that, hold on. That AB told on him. Yeah, I think he sent me an article. The fuck is that? Here you go, right here. I guess this is what AB told the police. Regarding the boxing event that happened last night, I was jumped by multiple individuals who tried to steal my jewelry and cause physical harm to me. Contrary to some videos circulating, police temporarily detained me until they received my side of the story and then released me. I went home that night and was not arrested. I will be talking to my legal counsel and attorneys on pressing charges on the individuals that jumped me. I will keep y'all posted step by step. So, this is what AB did. That's only part of the conversation because it's public. It's only part of the conversation. I'm gonna reveal. You know, I try to keep journalistic integrity. But yeah, man, I wanted to show y'all that because that video came out yesterday.
First shit I see when I open my motherfucking phone, nigga, fuck you, cotton candy.
Now you still got what's called crashing out. Finesse 2 times. Finesse 2 times is done rapping, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize that or not, but he is no longer a rapper. Rap career over. He's done. They say Quando Rondo home too. I don't know how true this is. He ain't post nothing. Fetty Wap came home too. We just asked about Quando Rondo 2 days ago. Yeah, he did. But Big S is wrong. I'm gonna get to that. That's actually what I wanted to show. I think he had every right to zap on Big X to plug.
Hey, and just to set the record straight,
Reed Thompson, what it do?
Big X, yo big bitch ass lied too. I take my apology back, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. You a fat bitch ass burger, pizza, Subway, motherfucking ostrich, shrimp, fat bitch. They sent me all the paperwork, nigga. They did ask your lady, but did you want that motherfucking feature, bitch? Your team said no, nigga. And guess what they said? It rolled on your word, nigga. I got the paperwork, nigga. Your management said no, nigga. You in control of your management, nigga. Management work for you, fat bitch. Okay. You fat, soft-ass bitch.
Yeah, he definitely about, you know, I've been down with him ever since he told when he was a kid anyway. But you know, he do got a song with Boss Richie. He was talking Boss Richie put it out. You know, we know Boss Richie's a big rat. He told him about 7 people in one interrogation.
You called me and told me he ain't had nothing to do with it. The folks sent me all the motherfucking paperwork, nigga. You fat motherfucker. Okay, sweet. Bitch. Time to go. You lied to me. I apologize to you for shit. You a fat bitch. Chat. It's an email. I can screenshot it. His people. It's his folks. Another screenshot. I'm talking to his people. Go another screenshot. And this fat bitch had the nerve to call me and tell me that he didn't do that. He was a fat whale bitch. Nigga. And that's why when I text you and ask you What's up then? Let's do the video. Yo, fat soft ass then taking me back. Fat love seat. Bitch. I don't like you, nigga. You niggas haters. You niggas hoes. And you niggas don't want to see no nigga win, nigga. You's a fat bitch. And you niggas don't want to see no nigga like me win. Well, guess what? I got God on my side, bitch.
Yo, you just said you the devil. Yo, but I think this happens, when the industry is fake. The music industry, the podcast industry, this whole internet shit. Like, it's very seldom you gonna have a person that's who they say they is. Like, these niggas is lying. They lying. They playing characters. They playing a role. Like, they not who you think they are. And when you go into this thing, cause it's Hollywood talk, right? Like on Martin, like how Tommy Davidson did to Martin. Y'all remember that? When he invited him to his house, you feel me? And Martin actually came. He like, what the nigga the fuck? I don't know, nigga. How many times I invited you to my house? Nigga said never. And if I came, I'd probably be sprayed. That's what this is. Yo, these guys aren't real, man. They fake. They talk that shit to you when you beneficial to them. But the minute you not beneficial to them, then it's fuck you. But that's not how we was raised. That's not how Dirk's situation is a prime example. Ain't nobody screaming free Dirk. You understand? But we're not raised like that in our community. So I don't know where these guys come. That's why I be saying things like, where these guys come from? Like, who are these guys? Because these ain't the same people on your block, on your street, in your neighborhood. Though these guys are different. These guys get money and start getting sedity, start acting Hollywood on you. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo. And then when you figure that out for the first time, you might start acting like finesse 2 times. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I be going off on niggas. Because these niggas ain't real. They fake as a motherfucker, man. It's only a few ones. It's only a few people on this internet that's real and authentic and stand on their word. A lot of these niggas is fuck boys. Like the Seti Nashes and the 1090 Jakes and the King AK, all them niggas I be talking about. Niggas ain't what you think they is, man. I don't watch, yo. I know who he is, though. They ain't who you think they is. So, I said that to say, big extra plug. If yo did that, he dead wrong for that. Yo dead wrong for that. That's fucked up. Honeycomb Brazy had a conversation with hold on.
Them niggas got me, man. Them niggas bamboozling me, man. Them niggas treat me, man. Them niggas treat me, man. It ain't genuine.
Southwest Baltimore, what it
I
do?
thought that if I keep it genuine, that people would keep it genuine with me.
That's what.
And by them.
Yo, but what I had to realize, you can't blame nobody for that. I had to realize that. You expect people to be who you are to them, yo, but that's not reality. It's not reality, yo. You can't expect people to be who you are to them. That's just what it is. Now, in a perfect world, it would be that way. But you can't be mad because it probably was signs. That's where he went wrong. It probably was signs that you overlooked that showed you that we ain't the same people. And you still did what you did. So you can't blame nobody for that.
Investing in me, I thought that was a sign of loyalty. By them investing in me, by them
he did wrong for that
shit helping me turn. I thought there was loyalty. But then now I gotta find out that the manager is mob tied. It's a conflict of interest. My manager is basically slick. Ain't with what he told me. So basically, you with them.
Oh, they put him. They hit him with the banana in the tailpipe. They get hit. Yo, why would you see? Yo, this is ignorance, and this is one of them situations where everybody preys on ignorance. That's like a public defender. That's given to you by the state. You understand? That is no different than a public defender given to you by the state. They ain't there to work. They might work you a deal, but they ain't doing nothing outside of that. They ain't trying to win the case. So if your management is employed by mob ties, then their interest is in the interest of mob ties, even as your management. That was his fault again. Can't blame nobody for that.
I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, straight up, cuz.
I got a whole lot of patience. Them niggas got me, man. Them niggas been Boosie, bitch ass nigga froze up on me like a stripper, man. I don't appreciate none of this shit, man. I don't appreciate this shit. I just, it's okay. Nah, it's not okay.
You came down on what you couldn't control it.
I still don't control it. Them niggas still in control. Them niggas still laughing at me. Them niggas still got the upper hand. I ain't took no perk, bitch. Not yet, nigga. Bro, I just need some quick.
Hey,
I need the people.
That nigga crazy.
I need y'all to push this shit. I need y'all.
I said, I said no perk, nigga. Not yet. Fuck that nigga crazy.
Help me get out
That
this
nigga
shit.
tripping, man.
I'ma need the people. Bitch ass nigga froze up on me like a stripper, man. People. It's gonna take the people, bro, because one thing about it, when the people know something ain't right, motherfuckers make it right. I'm the only one that know right now. And if you fuck with me, you gotta help me make it right. Nah, I ain't took no per gig, bitch. I'm gonna take one in a minute. Huh? I'm gonna take one in a minute, nigga. Stay out of grown man motherfucking business, nigga. That's your nigga's motherfucking problem. Stay out of grown man business, nigga. People.
Yeah, he can't blame nobody, y'all. That's your fault, Shorty. You gotta take accountability for that. You let them boys trick you, man. Them boys trick you, Shorty. Did y'all see this? Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton face contempt of Congress for dodging Epstein's subpoena again. Why they dodge? What they dodging it for, man? I mean, he did nothing, did you? You know. So now, man, answer some questions. Little bitch ass out there, little freaky ass motherfuckers. Hey, we gotta talk about Offset too, y'all. Remember I told y'all last year that Offset deserves the Tender Man Award. You know, between him and 50 Cent. 50 Cent might got him beat just because he did a documentary on a nigga. Yeah, but Offset is one of the most tenderest people online. Like, that man is super tender. I'm talking about, like, Ruth Chris Steak type shit. You feel me? Nigga tender as a bitch. Yo got jabbed up by Selena Powell. Like, how dumb is these niggas gotta be?
Yo, fat ass, yo, big sour ass, you big slop ass, big native, you big sour ass, you big sagging to that. Y'all each other anyway. You, I know what's going on. You, as baby diaper wearing. How the hell you gonna be boner hunter? I'm saying, they real talk though. How the this nigga native? I don't respect this. I'm about to stop respecting all boner hunters in Texas in a minute, man. Cause on some real shit, I ain't gonna start respecting all boner hunters in Texas. Let me take that back. But y'all make me understand this though. How the is native boner hunter? How the is native boner hunter? How when he rocking with this? Listen, man, I never disrespect the hunter like that.
Yeah, I think the rap game is over, y'all. All these niggas want to be podcasters now. Like, I don't, at this point, we ain't gonna have no more rappers. Like, these niggas is all gonna be bloggers and podcasters and influencers. Like, rap is over, man. At least, especially for the last 2 times. Maybe Honeycomb Brazy as well. But at least Mob Ties as the label just need to turn into a digital marketing firm. And they just need to start picking up talent, you know. Turn Mob Ties Studios into a podcast set, because at this point, that's all we getting from the artists. Like, we ain't getting no music.
Man, like, hey, bro, I'm Boner Hunter, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that right there in front of me. I'm Boner Hunter, bro. You can't do that in front of me. You can't. Like, you making me look bad. Like, you, your big sock.
You talking about Finesse.
Like, you can't do that in front of me. You can't talk about that.
So what he talking about is, when Finesse 2 times did that live talking about Honeycomb Brazy mother, I guess somebody that was bounty hunter, I guess the dude that was looking at Finesse crazy. Remember we talk about y'all? Like, he looking at Finesse like, man, this nigga is a clown. But he ain't say nothing.
Man, mama do all that in front of me. I ain't Boner Hunter. You can't do that. You got it like, no. Now, Nada, you ain't Boner Hunter no more, Nada. You ain't Boner Hunter no more. You hey, Junior, you know I love you, Junior. Where you at, Junior? Get on my live, Junior. Me not love you. You already know what's up for real. You know that got me mad. You know how I get that. Hey, Junior, get on my live.
And this nigga's stupid. Because when he came home last time, Mob Ties chose Finesse over him. Now, since Mob Ties and Finesse ain't rocking, now Junior on the live. He wasn't on the live before.
Let me real quick. Hey, for real, that's wrong as dog.
Yeah, made it wrong. We gonna have a conversation now.
That's so wrong, dog. That's crazy. That's my Boner Hunter. And I just talked to Hunter last night. I said, Hunter, man, disrespect my mama, Hunter. He said,
I don't trust Mob Ties. I think they work with the feds anyway. I told you, I don't trust Jay Prince. I don't trust Mob Ties as a label. I don't trust them boys, man. Jay Prince had too many high-profile cases squashed by the federal government for me to ever look at him anything other than a fucking a double agent. That man had 2 federal cases thrown out, big ones with kilos in the 90s when they was locking everybody up for drugs. I don't trust that nigga, man.
The other Boner Hunter from Cali on the phone. It was me and 2 more Boner Hunter from niggas are going. So yeah, we talking to this. He like, y'all, you right about that, dog. I can't let him do that.
And I don't mean thrown out like, nah, prosecute. I mean thrown out like people went to jail and they just stopped investigating it. Like before it got to him, the case was just squashed. That's what I mean.
Then he get right on live.
They had to be deposed in Congress.
Him the whole time. Baba just pop it. I said, this just told me, what the I said, ain't no way. Now, if it was some GD going on, like he was a GD, and he would disrespect some GDs, man, come on, man. Mm-hmm. That would never go like that. Them GDs would be on some bullshit. Hey, boy, hold on. We can't do that. We stand on that. That's why I was telling them when I was in the feds. I said, man, I ain't gonna lie. I got GDs.
It ain't nothing. Like 3%, 5%.
Don't stick together, but hey, for real, that's wrong as dog.
We're gonna put this float on. So, on the floor.
Yeah. You know I love you though.
Like, come on, we like that for life.
So,
niggas be throwing that love word around way too.
Jumping to Alabama.
Way too easily. Like, love is a strong word to use, man. Like, you love like for real, like, you know what I mean? Niggas be doing that shit too often. Yo, but Dame Dash. Listen to what Dame Dash said about Charlamagne.
So now
we probably should just watch that whole interview. We're gonna watch that whole interview in a minute. Let's go before we get to that. We gotta talk about this motherfucker Offset. Offset is a dumbass. That nigga's extremely tender. Like, god damn, so why the fuck how you at this point, right? I don't know how Niggas is falling for Selena Gomez.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Think shit sweet. Don't think it's sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Why did?
Okay.
Sure, what's up, baby? Literally threats after threats. Told me I have to pay him to keep my accounts. After he already ran off of 15K, I let him borrow to gamble. These niggas is crazy, yo. Yeah, nobody be fucking Selena Powell. Nobody. Like, she should be banned from the industry. She should have to fuck niggas is working 9 to 5s. Cause I just don't understand how stupid you gotta be to let this girl keep putting you in a trick bag. Yo, Finesse he changed his name. Yo, he just want to be Ricky no more, man. Let's go back to that.
I don't even like the Finesse 2 times name no more. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even the label own it. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even like the Finesse 2 times name no more. I ain't gonna even lie. Call me 250, man. I'm cool on that Finesse. You can call me Finesse. I still fuck with it because that's just me. But they own it. I'm cool, bro. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? It's too much fucking, bro. Too much bullshit. Now they trying to do another deal. Talking about 3 mixtapes. I don't even like it.
Yeah. I think he done rapping. All right, but yeah, Selena Gomez. And Offset. Offset dumb as shit. Did y'all see what China said? Hold up, before we get to that. Y'all know how we are. We gonna get to it.
If you want to have war,
This is what China said about America.
you will get war. If you want to destroy
Straight up,
China,
Siobhan.
you will be destroyed. If you want to impose nuclear war on China, you will be wiped out by nuclear war. This is very serious. China's policy is very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot. If you have not watched the Victory Day parade in Beijing on September the 3rd, one of the weapons China demonstrated is a missile with all the warheads. We call it 61 because it can contain 60 nuclear warheads plus 1 hydrogen bomb. Now, in the world of today, let me tell you, which country has hydrogen bomb?
I think we
China is the only country with hydrogen bomb. And that ICBM can cover every corner of the world in less than 20 minutes and destroy any target in any corner of the world without any possibility of being intercepted. I hope Washington has learned the lesson. If you want to have war...
Yeah, so I think Donald Trump responded to that. I think so. Hold on. I'm not saying save it.
I told China and I told Russia, we get along with you very well. We like you very much. We don't want you there. Not going to be there. And if we didn't do this, China would have been there and Russia would have been there. Maybe they both would have been there together, but they're not going to be there now. One thing I will tell them, and I will tell you.
Yo, what's happening right now, y'all, is these countries, China, Russia, the United States, we're looking at the globe, right? We're looking at the globe. And just in case we was to go to war, we got some weak links that's in NATO. You know what I mean? And the only way to strengthen them, and I think in our opinion, is if we take them over. I think that's what's going on right now, y'all. When it comes down to some of these things that's being put out here. Because war is imminent. I think people can know that people can see that. Now, it'd be nice if they can find some type of resolution, but I think America really wants war with China. That's just my opinion. I think America wants war with China because China is getting too big. And the way we carry things is we want to be number one.
That we are open for business. China can buy all the oil they want from us there or
I
in
think
the
it's the
United
only
States.
answer, man. I do.
Russia can get all the oil they need from us.
I think it's the only answer, man. China getting too big, yo. The only answer is to go to war with them. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna look. No, it might look bad, but I think that's the only answer. All right, now this nigga Offset.
Told me that he was gonna.
Offset. He just did a Selena Powell posted a video, a video of them two laying in the bed together. Then goes on interviews. Listen to this nigga.
Told me that he was gonna get. When he sees Stefan.
Look, so he fucking with Selena Powell, but say he want to shoot Stephon Diggs in the knee. Like, yo, why you worried about Stephon Diggs, bro? Like, yo, live your life, short. Yo, Offset is wilding out here, man. He been wilding ever since he broke up with Cardi B. Shit, he was wilding before that.
He's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad. So I think she on some. Man, beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
shot in the knee. Told me that he was gonna get.
Yo, she been exposing the shit out this man. Like, why would yo? Then if you gonna fuck with this girl, why are you telling her your business, man?
News now.
She just on every platform or whatever this platform is, just telling all your business.
Cardi has a.
You definitely need to have that energy for mob ties. You ain't lying, cause there ain't been no blowback over, no get back, or nothing behind Takeoff being murdered. No, nothing, no words, no threats, no action, no nothing. But you mad at Stephon Diggs. Sit your dumb ass down, man. And then you fucking this girl, and she's just telling all your business.
Cardi has a restraining order on Offset.
I think him and 50 need to share the Tender Award. You know what I mean? I don't think we just put 50 above Offset at this point. I think they like neck and neck. They need to be co-award winners. Both of them niggas tender as a motherfucker.
So he keeps not allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever. And I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stefan. So that's probably why like she thinks like,
they need a Tender Award,
how
right?
the fuck is this baby?
What Quavo
talk to my dad like, how did you just have a baby? You know?
Yeah.
And she's like knowing that that's not her brother. Breaking news.
Yeah, she just telling all like why she know so much of your business,
that's what he was telling me, and then he was just going on and on about like his whole life story and that he had only $13 million in his bank account. And
so where the fuck is my 15?
He had no. It gets worse. He said that he had $13 million in his bank account, but P from whatever label was like
ABCDFG or whatever.
Yeah, with his QP4C. I don't know. Whatever. Who the fuck QP is.
Yo, he just telling all his
was
benefits
like
is
keeping him in the deal and like basically like robbing him for like a lot of his money.
So you knew that when he signed.
Yeah, so to get out of his deal, he was like, I tried his ego. I was like, if you got all this money and you so rich, why the fuck you want me for? And so he was like, okay, bet, like give me $10 million. Give me $10 million and you're out of this deal. So he paid the $10 million. Then Cardi hit him with the divorce. But that's what he was telling me, and then he was just going on and on about like his whole life story and that he had only $13 million in it, and then
that he has child support for.
And and then he has $2 million owed in taxes, and that the IRS has been like trying to get his shit, and that he's about to file for bankruptcy.
So
that's what that's basically what he's saying. Like, and that he's been trying to gamble to like get all this money back, but he keeps fucking losing. And
this is crazy. Offset is wild. You're a wild ass nigga. Like, why you telling that girl all that all your business? All right, but
Lex in the watch.
$1 million. That's what they cost.
Lex in the watch.
He got a gambling problem. That's where he losing all his money at. Ain't that why little baby? Ain't that why the mother boys stripping on some gambling shit? They ain't learned yet. That's not. Yo beef with no cap. No cap and Honeycomb Brazy going at it. Oh no, Cap, just admit it. You had a nice life, yo. Like ain't nothing wrong with having a nice life, yo. Like I don't know why people act like that's an indictment on your character or something. You went to an all-white school, bro. You know, people's got a settlement, bumped you up, nigga. Accept that shit. Yo, but I want to talk about Dame Dash and Jim Jones. Jim Jones. If y'all notice, I haven't reported anything on Jim Jones after he's admitted that he's clout chasing. I haven't reported nothing on him. After he admitted that I am clout chasing, and he called it learning the internet, that was the last time we ever spoke on Jim Jones. But people been on his heels because they saying 50 Cent saying he living, you know, they ain't got no AC, no heat in this studio. It was cold as shit in there. Like when they talk, you see smoke coming out their mouth. That's what they say. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's the word on the street is. So he decided to go to the studio.
Since I'm starting the year off at the top of your Explorer, are you not entertained? Since everybody want to put my business in the street, I might as well talk to you about my business. Right now I am in the second phase of construction. We're not open to public. This is a raw space. I have not found out yet what I want to do exactly in this space, but in my mind, I was thinking of building like a little mart, but we'll see how that goes. Pull up, show you what we'll be doing. I'm building a multi-purpose content creation facility for media, fashion, music, and broadcasting.
He was used to see at one point.
I have a boutique here, real boutique. We almost finished the loading all fresh. The barbershop, that'll be done. Come on with it, come on with it. I love free promo. As you can see, it's an open space. This is actually a studio. It's almost done. Who's one side? It's done it right now, so don't hold nothing against me. So you little construction, old shit costs paper, you heard? Don't want nobody to think I'm in here, you know what I mean? It's crazy because young boys used to be back there. The young boys don't feel no temperature, all they feel is opportunity.
So it is cold back there.
So we're still in the midst of construction. Got a few things we're gonna be doing out here. We'll be another studio we'll be putting over here. Bodega, be nice little fun street to film on, do broadcast. And it's not even half of it. We got whole nother half.
He had a couple good on my way to Texas. That's probably the best thing
I've been happy to be able to invest in myself. It's something that I know is going to help a lot of other people. I'm not building this facility for myself. Yes, it is a business move. That's why I invested in myself. But I'm building this facility for all creators and young ones that's trying to come up.
Oh, it's gonna be lying. He lying. Don't believe that. We ain't gonna let him say that because he's a fucking lie. You building a studio for yourself, bitch. You ain't putting nobody on. And them guys don't put nobody on, man. So we ain't even gonna let them lie to us. Oh yeah, so Dame Dash. He said something about Dame Dash too. Said Dame Dash wasn't no hustler. Let me go to this. Hold on, before we do that. Show what Dame Dash said about
So Netflix
Charlemagne. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now I told y'all Charlemagne is a plant. I don't respect him. Y'all be having a hard time in this space because I don't have no cut cards. Like I call all these niggas. I don't respect probably damn near none of these guys. So the chances of them giving me opportunity is fucking slim to death, but I don't care because I don't want to work with them anyway. But Charlemagne is like the token black guy, you know. He's the black guy that they use to lure other black people into white businesses. And Dame Dash called it out.
And Spotify are teaming up to bring some of the biggest video podcasts from pop culture and sports to true crime directly onto Netflix. Shows like the Bill Simmons podcast, the Ringer Fantasy Football Show, and the Breakfast Club will all now be streaming on Netflix. So looking back to when podcasts first started, did any of you see this coming? No, that it would be this big.
Okay, can I say this?
No. Go ahead.
So I was doing what's considered a podcast now it was Culture Vultures Hip Hop Motivation with Kenyatta. And I was just giving away the information, and I knew it was going to turn into an industry. I've had podcasts or studios for podcasting for years. And I actually offered iHeartRadio the same deal that Netflix offered 2 years ago, and I can show it to you. I know the CEO, that's why I also knew that they might be going bankrupt. But of course, the future of the industry is podcasting, because what's happened now is black people like AM radio. We never knew we like listening to people talk so much. And the visual podcast is an audio experience. It's not a video experience. So that's why if someone does like a show and they call it a podcast, if it's not on a set, I'd be like, if it's on a set, it's a TV show. Yeah. But yes, the voice of our culture needs to be heard, and we do have the attention span to listen. And of course, the world is going to change, but I saw it change. And I'm going to show you what I sent them. And of course, for me, what I don't understand is how do they get paid, if it's through the subscription, or they're going to be commercials, is it going to be programmatic? So when you watch a podcast, because usually a podcaster gets paid based on engagement, and that's where the CPMs come in. Yeah. So I'm curious if they're using programmatic, which is the technology that my network has, the new network. So I'm curious to know exactly what that means. But what you do notice, because you saw Charlamagne all of a sudden got that deal. Can you name someone that I have problems with that's not like corporately backed? It seems like as soon as someone's beefing with me, they did it 200. So think about it, 50. Soon as Fredo, Cameron got with the corporate, he starts beefing. Before it was Jay, I think all of them. And I just think it's a humiliation ritual.
We better stop beefing.
Stop. It's a humiliation ritual that if you're going to get empowered by them, you got to go at me. And can you imagine if I ever was corporately told what to do? The trophy that would be for them? Y'all would never want to see them dangle me like a trophy. But the thing about what I didn't like, and what's misleading about the Charlamagne situation is called what's it called? Black Effect? Black Effect, but it's owned by white people half. So what usually happens, you use someone black to go get all the talent from all the black people, allegedly. Yeah. It's powered by somebody white. They get all the data. And that's the reason why he's the face for them to go get all of our culture. And that's what I see, and I knew it. And that's why I know that him in general is always trying to say something bad about me. The more bad shit you say to me, about me, if you've noticed, from Jay on down, even though he don't talk, but everybody around him, for some reason they're always backed and patted on the back by corporate. And tell me one person that's not. So 50's getting patted on the back for being a good boy. Charlamagne, Jay, now Cameron or Fredo, all as soon as Noriega, all of a sudden y'all against me. As soon as you get with them, is that an algorithm coincidence? But it may be arrogant, but I do feel they're like, yo, can you get rid of Dame?
I don't think it's arrogant.
Can you get rid of Dame?
So Netflix.
I think it is. That is strange. I told y'all how Dame. I fuck with Dame because Dame be saying the same shit I've been saying for the longest time about these people. Dame, who you think he is?
You saw Charlamagne all of a sudden got that deal. Can you name someone that I have problems with that's not like corporately backed? It seems
look at
like
the title. Dame still won't let his beef go with Charlamagne.
As soon as someone's,
I don't think he got beef with Charlamagne. I think he got beef with what Charlamagne represents. That's the difference. Like, I don't think it's about Charlamagne. It's just he knows Charlamagne is tricking the people. He speak on certain situations that he really don't give a fuck about. Because if they tell him to shut up, he gonna shut up. You understand? A lot of these guys that speak out on certain situations, if they tell him enough is enough, they ain't speaking no more. I'm trying to tell you.
Beefing with me. Think about it, 50. Soon as Fredo, Cameron got with the corporate, he starts beefing. Before it was Jay. And I just think it's a humiliation ritual that if you're going to get empowered by them, you got to go at me. What's misleading about the Charlamagne situation is called Black Effect, but it's owned by white people half. So what usually happens, you use someone black to go get all the talent from all the black people, allegedly. Yeah. It's powered by somebody white. They get all
all the data, and that's the reason why he's the face for them to go get all of our culture. That man is delusional. Okay, the Lulu Poppington. Let me tell you something. When I hear brothers like that talk, my first thought is segregation was a great concept that was poorly executed. It should have been based on behavior, not race, because I don't want to be around none of those types of Negroes. Okay, keep all those.
Yo, see, listen, like he think this makes sense. I agree with Dane. So matter of fact, I agree with Charlemagne. Hold up, matter of fact, yo, I agree with Charlemagne as well. Yo, we need to separate from them niggas, man. Like from the Charlemagne types, we need to find like an area of the world where you just keep them over there. Yo, cause they hurting this, man. The guys that's willing to sell out for a couple of dollars are killing the image of black men and women. They is, or they kill them. We need to separate from them, man. So when you think about black people, think about those people. You know, let them do their thing over there. You think about them. We ain't got nothing to do with them. I actually agree with Charlemagne. I just don't think he realized that we need to separate from your bitch ass too. Like, yeah, man, I think a lot of people echo the same sentiment.
Unhealed heathens away from me. The extremely sad part of what Dame just said is that he believes it. Okay, he believes it because he's a textbook narcissist. And narcissists consistently make everything about themselves because they have an inflated sense of self-importance and a constant need for attention and validation. Dame, listen, you really think people are sitting around in corporate boardrooms plotting on ways to stop you?
See, y'all? That's what they do. That's what they do. That is not the most important thing Dame Dash said. I don't know if he's going to get to this point or not, but probably fuck that part. Fuck, that's entertainment. The most important thing that Dame Dash said is, Charlemagne, you are a black man working for white people that's out here trying to employ other black people and suck up the talent and bring them to the white people. That's the most important thing he said. Yo, that's what these guys always, if y'all notice, they always do that. Whenever somebody call them out, right, they find the least important part of whatever they're getting called out about and highlight and magnify that part. Yo, the most important part was, yo, you working for white people, yo. You got a so-called a show or a platform called Black Effect where you employ black people. But yo, how much percentage of money you getting off that? Are you an 80-20 partner? Is Charlemagne getting 80% of that? Or is you probably like 70-30? Or you might be 80-20, you got that. So if you getting 20%, they getting 80. That's what Dame Dash was talking about. Fuck all that other shit. They always do that, man.
Nobody has to do that because Dame Dash's biggest obstacle will always be Dame Dash, okay? Nobody gets in Dame Dash's way more than Dame. Dame, I'm going to promise you something right here, right now. I'm not talking about you no more, okay? Ever. All right, because I don't want to feed your ego. And when I talk about shedding, that's something I want us all to do in 2026. Don't feed people's wounded egos, okay? Stop giving excess validation and attention to people with an inflated sense of self-importance. Their ego thrives on it, okay? That's where those manipulative, arrogant, and insecure behaviors like Dame Dash has come from, okay? I don't want that Dash, a.k.a. Boss Baby, throwing any tantrums because of me. Okay, so that is something I will be shedding, all right, while we are
Bain
still
Capital
here.
and Thomas Beasley Partners, who did a leverage buyout, still hold shares. They are not the sole owners.
BlackRock, Vanguard, Global Media, all of these people, if y'all watch that video I did on how the music industry is ran by the same people that's running the prisons, BlackRock and Vanguard was at the top of the motherfucking chart. These are the same people that own that owns iHeartMedia, the same people that Charlemagne works for, the same people who he collaborated with for the Black Effect. So you got the Black Effect eating on all avenues. They eating off the prison system, iHeartMedia, eating off the prison system. They eating off the ignorance. They eating off of parks. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Charlemagne's a bitch. I don't even want to hear nothing else you guys say. Fuck boy. See, that's the thing, yo. We keep letting these niggas slide, yo. Nobody slides over here. Fuck out of here, bitch. Bitch ass.
When I was 15-year-old, and I would guess their perspective, because he was a young man, I was big time to him. Because I was 15-year-old and I was doing things that most 15-year-olds weren't doing. And the people that he's rapping about in a lot of his records, like Rich Porter and Lou Sims, these are people I actually used to hustle with. Now, at 15, I'm not going to say I was a legend at hustling. I wasn't. I was 15. But the people that we were looking up to, by the time I got to their age, I had definitely made more money than them, and I was more impactful as it relates to culture, because it wasn't being known for selling drugs. I was never known for selling drugs. But what you won't do, you could ask Lou Sims if he ever sent me to the store, or ask anybody that you know that was in that world that ever sent me to the store. See, I never hustled with Jim, and I don't think he ever bought a car till it was with rap money.
Yeah, that matters, man. A lot of these dudes be like that. They never had nothing. So when they get it, they start showing you that like Charles Mike. Like they start showing you signs of flaw. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you ain't never had Jim Jones, when Jim Jones started rapping, he was down near 30. If you never brought a car until you started rapping, that mean you was a bum, bro. I mean, you was a bum. And you're still a bum. You're just a bum with money. You feel me? Like, it doesn't change anything, man.
A street thing. I knew him as Jomo. And it's not a bad thing. It was his name. And he was like an 8-year-old, like a younger kid running around with a clip-on tie. And he lived in 1199 at Dave's house, because I guess whatever it was, he lived. So I never really knew him as, like, growing up. He was always a little kid. Yeah. But Fredo, Cameron brought him around, and I was like, why are you with Jomo? And he was like, well, and he admitted this, well, he has a crib we go to, we just using him, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, all right, it's Jomo. But he's done what he's had to do. But, you know, he wasn't there to say that. But if he can say that, like Dookie, I used to hustle with
I'm
Dookie.
with you on that, Woody Mo.
Not Dookie.
Woody Mo.
Okay.
You could ask.
That is who they are. They is. That's all I be trying to get people to understand. These guys ain't who you think they is, man. Now he said that on a platform that, you know, Dame Dash wasn't no hustler like that. You know, ain't nobody really known you for hustling. And Dame Dash admitted that. But did y'all see this when Dame Dash ready put hands on motherfucking
You know what I mean? Niggas talking all that.
Did y'all see when Dame Dash ready put hands on Jimmy? Jimmy ain't even want no smoke.
Still warm, you know what I mean?
This freaky
Niggas
Zeke
talking
right
all that
here.
soft shit. Niggas ain't soft over here, nigga. Remember that time when Dame asked you for the fair one? You brought the homies out there? And they told you, nah, you hit them up. Matter of fact, I don't even got to say nothing else. I got the clip right here.
Fight for you. Yeah, they do. No, for you never did nothing, nigga. You ain't no gang. They do. That's right. You're an entertainer. You're a tough rapper.
So why look, Dame pressed him. You ain't want no smoke in real life, but you talking shit on a podcast.
No, you soft, gang. You soft, nigga. You soft, nigga. You get the feel. Soft, nigga. You get the feel. 1989. You get the feel. You ain't never like fuck me up. You ain't never run from nobody.
Look, he trying to get somebody else to fight him. He trying to get somebody else to fight him. And Jim Jones flaws a motherfucker. This wasn't that long ago either, because Jim Jones just got weight like this. This wasn't 10 years old.
Can't even give him the fair one. Anyway, if you want to see the whole clip, go to You Welcome Network right now. On YouTube. Talking about my whole crew.
Let's see if we can find the whole shit. You're Welcome Network. That's what he says it's called.
Fight for you. Yeah, they do. No, for you never did nothing, nigga. You
You get the soft, nigga. You get the 1989. You get the film. You ain't never fuck me up. You ain't never fuck nobody. No. Cigarette. Fuck me up. Fuck me up. Move, Chrissy. Chrissy, move, Chrissy.
Come on, y'all. Baby, please, you can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't. No.
Go inside and do something.
Never see me down and out.
Come on, guys, please. Let's just talk this off as a fucked up day.
Ain't no fucked up down. He came down his house to try to disrespect me. And now he got to eat that when he's not mad. You gonna remember this shit? I bet you do. Fuck about it. Your friends are ashamed of you right now. Your friends are ashamed of you right now.
No, they're not.
They tell you that they're on your own
These niggas don't care about you at all,
They care about the way you act.
Trust me, they don't care about you,
I
nigga.
see that now.
They care about what I do, nigga. Remember that, nigga.
If you're not doing that, let's not do it. If you're doing it, let's get it over. I got no next.
Exactly. We're not.
Let me do what I need to do.
Yo, why he got Chrissy? Yo, Jim Jones a bitch. Yo, look at Chrissy is. Yo, come on now, yo. Come on, J-Mo. Come on, J-Mo. What Chrissy doing, man? She in the way, man. It's like he don't mind her being in the way. He's completely fine with Chrissy being in the way.
I'm gonna take a beat there and let me take it. I'm gonna look good while I do it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere till y'all go. Get off my block then.
You can't do nothing.
Get off my block then. I can do it.
You can't do nothing with these niggas.
Yeah, I don't think this was that long ago, yo.
Fight for you.
Yeah, they do.
No, for you never did nothing, nigga. You ain't no gang.
They do. That's right.
You entertainer.
They the gang bangers,
Tough
nigga.
rap.
You soft, gang. You soft,
You
nigga.
get the film.
You soft, nigga.
You get the
You
film.
soft, nigga.
Get
This
up,
ain't
man.
1989.
You get the film. You ain't never fuck me up. You ain't never
Don't fuck with
nobody.
No.
Cigarette. Fuck me up. Fuck me up.
Yeah. They ain't trying to fight. Jim Jones don't want no smoke. It's like Chrissy trying to fight.
Come on, y'all. Baby, please, you can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't. No.
Yo, I was told you to get the fuck in the car.
Come on, guys, please. Let's just talk this off as a fucked up day.
Ain't no fucked up down. He came down his house to try to disrespect me.
We already seen that part.
You can't do nothing.
Get off my block then. I can do it.
You can't do nothing with these niggas.
Come on, y'all. Baby, please, you can't let this happen.
Where part 2
You
at?
can't let this happen.
Let's look at part 2. Whoever edited this don't know how to edit.
Fight for you.
Yeah, they do.
No, for you never did nothing, nigga. You ain't no gang.
They do. That's right.
You entertainer.
They the gang bangers,
Tough
nigga.
rap. Ain't no fucked up down. He came down his house to try to disrespect me. And now he got to eat that when he's not mad. You gonna remember this shit? I bet you.
Don't care about you at all,
They should
gang.
care about.
I don't know if part 2 out yet. Yeah, but I don't think we need to see part 2. The fuck? Part 2. I think part 1 said enough, man. Yeah, Jim Jones flies a motherfucker. Camera exposed Jim Jones. Yeah, I don't know why, yo. It's crazy. Yo, see, that's why I kind of agree with Dane when he said it seems like yo, when people sign with the industry, they go against them. Yo, but how you go against Dame, yo? Like I just don't understand, especially public. Like if you go against him privately, all right, that's cool, yo. But to go against Dame publicly, when Dame have publicly went against the system, and you see that how they treated him for going against the system, it's like, how the fuck you go against Dame, yo? I don't know. Now, I ain't saying he always right. You know what I mean? He ain't nobody's always right. But Dame, especially for the music industry, for the rappers, Dame has been very, very vocal about the mistreatment of black people in hip hop. Very vocal. So vocal that he got exiled because of it. Like I just covered the story a couple days ago. I think New York Post or one of them damn platform, one of them news articles ran a story on Dame talking about how he sold his music, his recording company, his movie company, for a measly $100. I'm like, yo, why they write that like that? Like, why? Once you let the people, once you say, yo, Dame sells recording studio for $100, and then let the people decide if, you know, but to write the article that way, it says that you're trying to spin a narrative. You're trying to spin a narrative. Because you wouldn't write this article like this on just anybody. You know, this article is disrespectful. So why are y'all picking on Dame? And it's just saying like that's what's going on. You know, go at Dame. Go at Dame. Yo, I told y'all, and it's another false narrative that's being placed on Dame. Well, if he made Jay-Z, why Jay-Z up here and Dame down here? And it's like, yo, it's obvious why. Jay-Z is with the bullshit. Dame isn't. In order to get up there in these rooms, you gotta be with the bullshit, man. Which means you gotta stay out of certain conversations. You gotta say things that you might not agree with. You gotta do all of that. Dame ain't willing to do it. That's why he just said, man, imagine me being puppet. They would love that. You know, Jay-Z is. Jay-Z is willing to say, look, hey, bye. I'm taking all my music down off off of YouTube. I'm taking it all down. And I'm starting this black-owned platform called Tidal. And man, this is gonna be a game changer for new artists. You know, we paying more, we gonna do everything more. So niggas be like, all right, shit, all right, yeah, fuck that, man. We fucking with Jay. Jay taking his music down, fucking everybody go to Tidal. And then Jay-Z sold that bitch to the white man. That's not what Dame Dash does, right? That's the difference between Jay-Z and Dame Dash, right? That's the difference. It ain't that Dame Dash Jay-Z a better businessman or none of that. Jay-Z will sell you out, man. That's why he don't say nothing. Quiet as a bitch. He got his money. He can go quiet now. But I appreciate y'all as always, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you want to support the platform. Cash App, Baltimore Swag. Make sure y'all share the live. I think we covered all the topics. I think we did 50, not 50. Boosie. Did we cover all the topics? I think we did. We talked about Wisconsin, the Minnesota lady in the beginning. I think we covered everything. But appreciate y'all. Share the live, hit that like button. It's another day, keep it G News, and I'm out.